What's up guys, Sarah here. Today I am just over 30 days sober from alcohol. It'll actually be 5 weeks tomorrow. So I'm going to go over how I got sober and stayed sober for my first 30 days coming up. Okay, so like I said, I'm just about 5 weeks sober from alcohol today, and I'm going to go over some tips and tricks on how to get sober and stay sober for your first 30 days. Alright, so the first step is going to be a desire to stop. Everyone's reasons for wanting to stop consuming alcohol are going to vary. I did do a video previously, which I'll link up above here, and that was in regards to the effects that alcohol has on the mind, body, and spirit. Those were some of the reasons why I stopped, although there were many others. Perhaps your employment is suffering, maybe you're showing up late or leaving early or calling in sick. Maybe your finances are suffering because you're not showing up for work, or you're making poor financial decisions while you're under the influence. Maybe you're putting yourself in unsafe situations like drunk driving or having unprotected sex with people that you don't know very well, walking down a dark alley by yourself late at night, that kind of stuff. Maybe your relationships are suffering because you're either showing up at events and saying things that you shouldn't be saying, or doing things that maybe you shouldn't be doing, or maybe you're like me where you completely isolate yourself and you're not going to events at all, so you're distancing yourself from friends and family. Whatever the reasons may be, the first step is going to be a desire for change. You want to have a better life, you want to address some of these issues that you're having, so you have a desire to stop. Okay, step 2, pick a day. Okay, so don't in a drunken stupor say like, I'm gonna quit drinking tomorrow, because that's totally not gonna happen. You need to pick a day and plan for it. You need to prepare yourself mentally, prepare yourself physically, and just get basically a general idea of how that's going to look for you. And for me, I didn't really want to quit just in the middle of the week or just pick some random day. I would pick a day, say like at the beginning of the week, a Sunday or a Monday, the first of the month, New Year's Day, a full moon, a new moon, something like that, something that has some kind of significance to you. It'll be easier to remember your quit date, but it'll have some kind of significance. Okay, so pick a day and then prepare for that day. So I would say plan a few days at least in advance. You pick your day, okay, on Sunday I'm gonna stop, or Monday I'm gonna stop. And then you can wrap your head around it. Say, okay, I'm gonna stop. What do I need to do? What's this gonna look like? Maybe let friends and family know so that you get some additional support. Stock up on things that will help you not reach for an alcoholic beverage. So you could put lots of juice or Perrier or San Pellegrino and those kinds of things in your fridge. Have that all ready to go. Healthy snacks might be a good idea. I wasn't too hard on myself for the first little bit. I kind of gave myself a bit of free rein, saying, okay, you know what, I'm just going to focus on quitting drinking for now. So if I need to eat a bag of chips or some ice cream or whatever, that's fine. I'll rein that in later, okay? So, but just make sure that you understand you're not going to go full tilt with the unhealthy food and continue on with that. Just give yourself X amount of time and then make sure you rein that back in too, okay? So pick a day and prepare for that day. Also remember that if you've been drinking heavily like I was, you're going to go through some sort of detox. So I would Google the symptoms of detox and how you can alleviate some of the symptoms of detox. I planned to have 2 to 3 days where I didn't have a lot of obligations, because you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel sick, you're going to feel irritable. So I wanted to be able to just kind of lay around on my couch, cuddle with the dog, Netflix, chill, not deal with a lot of people because I'm going to be irritable, and just be consuming my, you know, Perrier or my chips or what, or, you know, whatever. If you want to make yourself a veggie platter with some hummus or something like that. So just pick a day and plan for that day. Step 3, stay busy. Okay, so for the first little bit, you're going to be going a little stir crazy because you're used to consuming alcohol. Old emotional wounds might start to come up that you would normally numb out with alcohol. You're going to be going through those detox symptoms. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So you want to kind of stay busy. Keep yourself occupied so you can keep your mind off the drinking. What I did for the first couple of days was I binge watched a lot of stuff on YouTube. Like I said, I understood I was going to be going through some detox. So I just sort of lay around and watched a lot of stuff on YouTube or maybe some movies or whatever. And I watched, a lot of stuff on YouTube about addiction and recovery. So that really helped. And I just kept myself doing things, whether it was watching something on YouTube, watching a movie, maybe go for a walk with the dog. Maybe I was just preparing some snacks for myself, that kind of stuff. Just keep yourself occupied so you can keep your mind off of the drinking, okay? Step 4, get support. My writing is atrocious. It's kind of hard to do it sideways like this. Okay, so support. Like I said, for the first little bit, I binge watched stuff on YouTube about addiction and recovery. I'll link a couple videos down below in the description box that might help you guys, that I found helpful. But so for the first 2 weeks, all I did was watch stuff on YouTube. But around the 14-day mark, I really had a lot of old stuff start to come up that I didn't know how to handle. I didn't have coping skills. Normally, I would just reach for the bottle. So I got myself to an AA meeting because I knew, okay, I'm starting to go a little crazy. These YouTube videos aren't helping me enough anymore. I really feel like I just need to numb this out and drink. So I need to kick it up a notch and I need to go get additional support. So like I said, I went to an AA meeting. They have them all over the world. They're really helpful. Just Google AA meetings in your area and get yourself to a meeting. Now, don't give up right away if you go to a meeting and you don't feel super comfortable there or you don't seem to like it. It could just be that particular meeting. So try a couple out and you'll find a group that you like, and you're going to get all sorts of support there, also information, and people are going to talk at these meetings like you're going to feel a little less crazy. You're going to not feel so alone. You're not going to feel like your issues are isolated. You're going to hear all sorts of stories about people that have been through this journey, and it's really going to help empower you. And then aside from the AA meetings and watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, you can talk to friends and family. Hopefully they understand the addiction or they want you to get sober. So if you need to vent to somebody, like in an AA meeting, you can get a sponsor or you can talk to other people at the meetings. I've met actually a lot of really cool people, exchange numbers. So when I start feeling a little squirrely, I just sort of text them and we support each other through that. But my family has also been overwhelmingly supportive because I've been honest about the journey that I'm on. Hey, you know what? I have a problem. They already knew I had a problem, obviously. But I say, you know what? I want to get sober. I want to stay sober. I have a sister who's actually been sober for a few years now. So I'd call her, kind of bounce some things off her when I was feeling a little crazy, right? So those would be the 4 main things for getting sober and then staying sober for your first 30 days. Just keep plugging along, tough it out, keep yourself busy, you know, be having some snacks. Hopefully they're healthy, but don't be too hard on yourself. And get yourself a ton of support and just keep going because you're gonna get there. And honestly, it feels amazing. I'm only 5 weeks sober and my skin's looking better. My energy levels have gone up. My mood has improved. If you guys check out that video that I had before about how alcohol affects the mind, body, and spirit, you'll see that alcohol can actually cause aggression, anger, depression, anxiety. So it's worth it. Just keep going. It's a very good decision to make. And of course, I would love to hear your comments if you guys are wanting some support or you have questions about anything in addition to this about getting sober. Please share those with me. I'd love to help. I'm really excited about my recovery and I want to inspire others as well. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully that was helpful and I hope you guys have a really fantastic sober day.